everybody. I can't even speak today. I'm so excited. Welcome to Kitchen Table Talk. What's going on? How are you, Mark Evans, DM?
I'm doing great, Damian Lanfranchi. How are you?
I'm doing good, sir. Welcome to another edition of Kitchen Table Talk inside of VDF, where Mark and I hang out in our kitchens and answer questions from you, the VDF members. Everything from what's up with real estate to what happened to your hair to how do I make more money in deals inside of the Virtual Deal Factory and have fun. So we have some great questions this week, some great stuff. Yes, I am in a different kitchen this week. It's like we're doing a tour of kitchens with me, Mark. I hope you're enjoying it.
Absolutely, it's awesome.
Thanks, man. This is my mom's kitchen here, which, again, I will probably get yelled at and punished if she sees that I had guests over the kitchen before I gave her a chance to clean, but she's still sleeping right now, so hopefully I won't get in trouble, man.
There you go. You know, I think that's what's great too, Damian, is you're saying, you know, tour of kitchens. That's what Virtual Deal Factory is all about, being virtual, right?
Yeah, absolutely. So we're in Mom's kitchen in Monmouth County, New Jersey. So, all right, check it out. We have our first question. This comes in from and I hope I pronounce this right, a Minx Patrice from New York, and she wants to know, why can't she just ask everybody to be her friend all at once with the click of a button?
Yeah, Damian, you can't see what I got right now, but I got a spam thing here. It's called Get Spam Stuff. It's a spam thing. Not only that, you know, Damian too is like.
Well, why don't you explain first what is spam for those, you know, new to VDF or new to the internet and social networking? What's spam?
Yeah. Well, I mean, I don't know the term of spam, but you can ask anybody. The real simple, basic term is sending unsolicited emails. I think that's a simplistic term of spam, but at the same time, it's just, you know, I mean, Damian, do you want to counterproduct that, or
well,
you want to expand on that?
It's not just sending an unsolicited email, but it's sending a generic unsolicited email in bulk form. Like if you're, you know, if I see an orthodontist and I need an appointment for my kid to get braces and I email them, that's unsolicited, but it's certainly not spam because it's directed to that person. But when it's just generic, bulk, unsolicited, I think it's those three things that make something spam.
Exactly. And not only that too, you know, what's the name again? I'm sorry, Damian?
Minx Patrice.
Yes. The real truth is, the goal with Virtual Deal Factory is not to become investor friends with everybody. The reason is everybody's not for everybody. And if you're trying to become friends with everybody, you're not focusing on the real objective in Virtual Deal Factory. The real objective is not to build friends and all that. That's a great piece of Virtual Deal Factory, and I think you should keep doing that. But the real objective is for you to get in there and make money. And what I mean by that is there's a lot of prospective people in there, from buyers, sellers, and investors, of people that you could really like focus. Damian, does anybody know what that word means these days? Focus. Okay. Like, we all struggle with focus because there are a lot of things going on in the world of internet especially, but is focusing on people that you can help. And Damian, I just did an article today talking about how to send an email to individual people that can expedite your growth. Because a lot of times people talk back and forth, Damian, to people that are just kind of, I don't want to say this in a rude way, but at the same level they are. And it's really hard for them to grow because they're at the same place at the same time. That's not a bad thing. It's going to be a part of business growth. But yet go find someone just a tad above you and just say, hey, you know, in the article today I was telling them, you know, send them a nice email. Say, hey, you know, I really love that blog post you did in Virtual Deal Factory on 5/12/08 or whatever date or month or whatever. And, you know, you really have some great insights, and I really appreciate you sharing that to the world with me. And I call it, Damian, leverage. Love them and leverage the process. And Damian, you and I both have big businesses where I don't get nice emails every single day like that. Do you?
No, I mean, I get them, you know, you get more, you know, people always voice their opinion when they have a complaint or they need something, not when they just want to say thank you or appreciate it. I mean, that's just, unfortunately, human nature. Yeah,
so, I mean, when you do that, you definitely start immediately standing out to people. Like, I remember everybody that does that to me. So you really start standing out to the group of people when you're doing that. So focus on people that are in the system that can benefit you as quickly as possible, make some money, and no, we're never going to allow you to click a button. That's just pure laziness, to be honest. As well, it's not smart business. It's very, very bad business on everybody's part.
And not only that, I mean, it's a term that you used when we first started creating the Virtual Deal Factory. You know, we're here not only to create a profitable but a safe and fun environment. And part of that is, obviously, if every member who joined could click one button and invite every other member, people would just be getting pounded with just random requests, so on and so forth. And we want to make sure that it's not only about the quantity of opportunities, but the quality that you're building. So that's a great question, Minx.
Great question.
I'm glad you contributed. I have another question here.
Okay.
This question says, Damien, why are you not wearing the official VDF t-shirt? This comes from Mark Evans DM in Brazelton, Georgia. Mark, what did I tell you? I told him I'm on vacation. I didn't put it in my suitcase. I'm sorry. Dude, can you cut me a little slack, brother?
Sometimes. But you're the one that gives me structure, so I got to give you some heat back, right?
Yeah, you're right. That's fair enough.
You're the one that implemented this the t-shirt.
I implemented a dress code for Kitchen Table Talk. You're right.
and then that's funny though. I mean, I'm saying it's funny because I'm not traveling right now, so I'm sure when I'm traveling, let's hope I don't forget mine because I'll be getting the same heat too.
So I have another question here. This question is for the new president of the Virtual Deal Factory, Vinny Dealfini, and the question they wanted to ask Vinny Dealfini was, why don't we just make the entire Virtual Deal Factory, make everything free for everybody? And that's a great question. Why not just make it completely free for everyone? And that's a question, actually, Mark, that you first brought up to me months and months ago when we were in one of our first lock-ins over in Pensacola, Florida, about why not just, we thought about that. Why not make it free for everybody? Do you want to jump off on this question, and we'll answer for Vinny Dealfini and speak on his behalf as his counselors?
Yeah, I will answer this question. We only have a very short time here, so I'll try to make it quick. First of all, free is not a good model. I mean, Virtual Deal Factory costs us a lot. Damien, you can vouch for this, as well as Vinny Dealfini. Costs us a lot of money to have. Time, energy, money, list building for you. And we invest thousands and thousands of dollars. So in essence, to me...
Tens of thousands of dollars a month.
Tens of thousands a month, literally.
Sure.
So it's like you give a $50 bill to get thousands of dollars of content, value, marketing, training, deals, friends, people you would never even ever come in contact with. And if you would, the relationship wouldn't be as deep as it will become inside Virtual Deal Factory. So in all truth and in total transparency, the exchange for value is stacked in your favor. And if $50 a month, and I'm saying this dead serious, I'm looking straight in their eyes right now, Damien, because I'm super serious about this. If $50 a month is going to affect your lifestyle, real estate investing is not for you.
Absolutely.
Period. I don't care what anybody promised you under the sun. They're probably selling you a $12,000 seminar. It is not for you. Daily, consistent actions, building relationships. And Damien, we've heard this already inside Virtual Deal Factory from paid members. The relationships they've generated from Virtual Deal Factory has superseded anything they've ever done, because now they have something to show for it, all those months of being inside of VDF. Picture if you've been in this, or you're a 2-year newbie and you're trying to get started in real estate investing. Could you imagine 2 years of having relationships built over that 2-year time frame? Where would you be today?
Right.
I can guarantee you it's going to cost you a whole lot more money than $50 a month. Guaranteed.
And the other big part of it is, and this gets back to creating not only the most profitable but safest environment for our members. And there was a gentleman, Alan, from actually the VDF Celebration Grand Opening Bash, who we were getting some chicken together, and we were talking, and he comes from a tech background, and I was like, yeah, we thought about potentially doing a free model, and he was like, he literally almost got upset and dropped his chicken piccata, whatever he was eating. He was like, don't ever make it free.
Yeah.
I was like, oh, okay. What you're thinking? And he's like, I call it fake book. You don't want to be like fake book. You don't want to just, because let's be honest. When you have any investor who's serious, is willing to, invest a little bit in their business, in their education. People that are just, randomly free. I mean, you have there's so many things we've set up inside of EDF to ensure that the quality is great, and it's not like some other generic random site, which I know. I mean, there's a lot of, there's other social networking sites out there, but everything from, you know, the fact that there are rankings and there are points to, you know, and their reporting of misuse, to the fact that, you know, knowing that, hey, this is somebody who's paying to be here. It's not someone who's just, you know, hanging out trying to waste other people's time. You know, somebody who's paying money, even though, you know, for an investor who's doing deals and making, you know, $5, $10, $20,000 a deal, $50 obviously is nothing. But the fact that they're paying, you know, ensures that there's a higher quality for all the people in here that are here to seriously do business, make deals, and help homeowners.
Exactly, and you know, it always amazes me, people that do talk about free, because it's exactly what you don't want in your business. I mean, could you imagine people running their real estate investment empire for free? It just doesn't even humanly, physically, internally, universally make sense. So, you know, it's like if I went down to my country club right now, everybody's paying there. So I feel very confident and comfortable I'm going to meet top-notch people. They believe in themselves, they have confidence, they're not tire kickers, they're not just looky-loos, they're very serious about what they do. And those are the type of people you want to do business with. So, I mean, we could talk about this all day, but the thing is if, you know, in your business, if you've even tried to talk to buyers, sellers, and investors, and you get so frustrated that they're tire kicking, which is the majority of the people, would you rather talk to 1,000 tire kickers or 10 serious people?
Sure.
You want a business standpoint, better say the 10 serious people. If not, you're going to be broke, frustrated. Your dog's not even going to look at you because it's going to be embarrassed to look at you because you don't have enough confidence to do anything. You have to know that you can go out and make huge amounts of money. If you just did one deal every 10 years inside Virtual Deal Factory, it would pay for itself.
Absolutely.
I mean, it's super insanely silly.
Right. One assignment deal for about, you know, $5,000 would pay for the VDF for 10 years, which honestly, unless you're, you know, trying to get dates inside the Virtual Deal Factory, in which case we will throw you out because it's not a dating site, it's a deal-making site.
Yeah.
Yeah, you'd be crazy. So, Mark, we're at the end of Kitchen Table Talk here, buddy.
We are at the end.
We could go on forever and start making omelets and talk shop. We got to go, man.
Awesome, man. Well, I appreciate you guys asking the great questions. We're going to keep on Damien start wearing his shirt. You'll be wearing it next week, though.
You'll be back next week. And make sure to send your questions in. We want your questions. We want to hear from you. Seriously, questions about anything from making money inside BDF, doing deals inside BDF, about real estate and real estate investing, business building, entrepreneurs, myself, Mark, Greyhounds,
anything.
Shirts.
I mean, people pay us thousands of dollars for coaching and mentoring. You get it here for a great price. I'm not saying free because, you know, you're investing your time.
Actually, they can watch the show for free. So yeah, I mean.
Yep. So again, great, good stuff, and thank you guys. And ask some questions. Ask away. We're here to help you.
Cool. See you next time on Kitchen Table Talk. Take care.
Yep. Bye bye.